ladies, it's Kelsey Beyer, Elite Executive and leader to the Sparklers team. Today I want to come and talk to you about fundraisers, why they're vital to my business, and how I think they could really benefit and rocket your business into a new place. For me, my warm market was really large, so I'm still, a year later in my business, doing parties and events for friends and family. However, now it's starting to turn a bit to where I'm doing more fundraisers than I am doing parties. That becomes necessary, I think, as you continue on with Jamberry to open up the avenues and the ways that you're setting up your business. I have some ladies on my team who have a smaller warm market, which is totally fine, but they've had to rocket themselves almost immediately into their cold market, and fundraisers have been so helpful in that way. So one of the first things I want to talk about is the two different ways you can set up a fundraiser. The first, as you know, when you go into your workstation to set up and create a party, there's two options. The first is set it up as a fundraiser or a party. When you set it up as a fundraiser, that is when Jamberry will donate 10% of your proceeds to that organization in lieu of hostess rewards, so there'll be no hostess rewards. Now, if you want to do it this way, it needs to be to a nonprofit, a 503, 501 organization, any group that's set up, like a school. Most of your organizations will have that, associations. So that's a really good way to do it then. That's a great option that the home office has given us. Another way, and the way that I end up doing it most of the time, because I end up doing my fundraisers for friends who are doing adoptions, missionaries, things where the check needs to be cut right to the person. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, when you do it through the home office, when you close the party, then you're going to email the home office, let them know it's closed, and they will cut that check and send it straight to the organization. Now, on the other hand, when you're donating part of your commission, you'll be the one writing the check at the end of the fundraiser. When I do this, I donate some to all of my commission, depending on who it's for. If it's something really near and dear to my heart, then I'm going to donate maybe all of my commission, 30%. If it's something like maybe for a hockey mom and they need funds, maybe I'll do 15%. I do what feels right for me and my business, and you have the freedom to do that as well. That's one of the beautiful things about being a business owner. A lot of my teammates have asked me, why are you donating all of your commission? Don't you need that in your weekly checks? There's so many reasons that it's valuable to do that. I need PRV every month. Also, doing fundraisers gets me out into a whole new market. So there's all these people who I may not have had the chance to come in contact with, and now they know who I am, they know the heart of my business, and maybe in the back of their mind they're thinking, I would love to be able to give to organizations and charities that I like this. That might bring in a new recruit, a new teammate for my team. They may want to book a party for the future. So there's so many ways that fundraisers, even if I'm giving my 30%, can be vital to my team. I'm going to get that additional percentage on the 10th. And trip points. We all want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Hawaii. So those are all really important reasons and ways that it makes it worth it for me to give up to all of my commission for a fundraiser. Now, how do I find fundraisers? A lot of people will ask me. For me, sports moms have really opened up some huge opportunities. I'll be looking through my newsfeed and I'll see, oh, Rachel went to her Pee-wee tournament again this weekend. Every weekend this winter she's been doing that. I know hockey's expensive, I know sports are expensive. So what I'll do, I'm not very creative, my husband is, so I brought the logo of her team to him. He made the NAS, and I contacted Rachel. I said, hey Rachel, I saw you were at the tournament again this weekend. That's awesome, how'd your son do? Hey, here's a really cool thing. I don't know if you've seen these wraps that I sell, but check out these logo nails for you. Aren't they awesome? That'd be a really cool way to support your son. Is this something you'd be interested in? Maybe the ladies on your team? I can also do fundraisers. I have 2 spots open this month. If you'd like to slot in one, we could either raise funds for you, getting new equipment, I know it's expensive, or paying for the fees for hockey, or if you'd like, we could raise money for the whole team or the association. Rachel's the real name of my friend who ended up doing this for me. Rachel got me in touch with the entire association, so that brought out 20 plus teams and put in front of me. I ended up flyering the rink. They invited me to their taco feed, which at regionals I found out is not a well-known term. Nobody knew what that was. Maybe it's a Minnesota thing, I don't know. But anyways, people come, they eat tacos, they pay money, there's a silent auction. I got a table there. So you guys, I got to bring these NAS nails, I got to bring my other nails, and I got to donate a portion to the team, and my sales were through the roof. At this event, they also invited me to all of their tournaments for the rest of the year. That was huge because now I'm seeing about 20 teams at a time every weekend that I'm there. So I can have a book filled already with pictures of all of these NAS nails to show all the moms. That could boost my business into so many places. So that's been one example that's worked for me. So look through your newsfeed, look through your warm market. There may be somebody who's going on a trip to Haiti. I'm doing a Haiti fundraiser right now. I'm doing a fundraiser for very close friends of mine whose mom has Alzheimer's, got it very early on, and so we just set up a fundraiser for that. I'm giving my commission fully for that one as they're very close to me. So look through a lot of different ways. Schools and churches are another good way. Schools need a lot of fundraisers. You want to contact that school secretary. She's the know-all. I've worked in a lot of schools before. She knows everything. She's kind of the heartbeat of the school. So contact her or walk in, ask how she's doing, bring her some muffins. Ask her if there's any events coming up. There might be a school carnival where you could set up a table. Maybe just some teachers I've had at the beginning of the year or the end. Most of my friends who are teachers never have quite enough of what they need curriculum-wise or supply-wise in their room. They often invest a lot of their own dollars into that. So think about setting up a fundraiser for them and donating. I'll give a gift card to Lakeshore. That's our local school supply shop. So I will give that to them. Think about pitting two of them together. Patty D talked about this at one of the regionals, and I thought it was just brilliant. Put two teachers together, battle of the teachers in an online party. So you'd run it just like a regular party, but you'd have both of them. They'd have their own party going on in the workstation, but together in one group. This is really successful. It gets people competitive, it gets them going, and it helps to raise money. Both of them win. It's a win-win. You want to bring something of value to the people that you're offering this to. Think about, like I said, churches, dog rescues are looking for things. You could also pit them together in a battle of the dog rescue. Create some cute NAS nails with their logo and some paws on it. Think outside of the box. Think of people that might be looking for this. Adoptions, like I mentioned before. Maybe somebody recently lost their house to a fire, and they have a GoFundMe set up to try and help out that family. So think about things like that. There's so many different options. I've done not only blanket statements, sometimes I'll ask, I have three availabilities for fundraisers this month. Who's interested? Sometimes that's not enough though. We can't just leave it to that. You need to personally contact. If you don't know somebody who's a sports mom, call the association. Contact that treasurer of the dance team. They're the person who knows how much money is needed, and they would be happy, I'm sure, to team up with you to do this for the team. So how do you make a fundraiser successful once you have it going? I think it's just as important, if not more important, to get that hostess involved or that organization involved as it is a regular party. So I want them to be my mouthpiece because again, like in a regular party, people don't know who I am. They know that organization. So if that organization would talk it up on their Facebook page, their Twitter. I have a friend, Michelle, a fabulous team manager and consultant. She's doing a autism walk, and Fraser, the company who she's doing it for, is giving her access to their Facebook page, their emails, and those people that those are sent to already care about that cause. So you're contacting just who you want to. You need to get involved. For my hockey mom, I made her the mouthpiece. I gave several half sheets to her to pass out at the moms at all the different levels. So from kindergarten on up to high schoolers, I got some of those sample nails on the moms. Make them do the work for you. Work as a team. Again, you don't have to do it in one way. I would suggest as many avenues as you can. So I don't want to just do a Facebook group for an event. I want to hopefully get a table with them. I want to go to a tournament. I'll do one-on-ones. If people have questions, let's meet at a coffee shop. I'll bring them. You can try them on. I want to send the hostess or the organization a packet with order forms, samples, catalogs, just like I would for a party, even more so than I would for a party because a lot of times they don't know who I am and why I'm doing what I'm doing. Flyers, we've created flyers, like I said, and put in the rink. You want to think about that. Bring them to the school, send them out when you're able to. So fundraisers, are huge. They've been huge to my business. I hope that this helps you think about why it's important, why it's worth it. For me, it's worth it for my business. It really puts me in front of so many new people, so much potential for new recruits, bookings, just for people to know who I am and know what Jamberry is, and that helps all of us. So I hope that you try some of these things out and they work for you. I hope that they bring you new business and that your business is booming. Thanks, ladies.